Good morning, everybody. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new session, and I'm feeling good. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Well, I'm not feeling so good about the price action, let's be honest, though. Anyway, vote in the poll what your bias is today, and we'll get into that. But I'm like neutral / bullish, Just had my little pre-market analysis on the Ninja Trader YouTube channel. I'm there live streaming like my pre-market analysis every day, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 9:15. And then on Mondays, I do live streaming there from 9 to 11. But anyway, like that's where I was this morning. Not gonna lie, some days it's hard to get out of bed to do it because I'm like, yeesh, I already know it's not gonna look good. Like, I was more hopeful today, though. I was more hopeful today from the PPI release. And it's kind of a nothing burger. Yeah, so let's have a few levels. Yesterday's low for NQ. Previous day low. ES retracted a little bit more there, like, this is the point where we know that we're not in a really good price action zone because there's no clean closures above highs on the 4-hour or lows. Like, we got to this London low finally during London session today, but is there a nice, like, displacement implying some continuation? No. So we're back in the range. We didn't really retrace much into this leg up, but on ES we did. Right, so that's where I'm like, maybe that's why I'm more slightly bullish today. So is the chat. Let's see. I'll end the poll right now, but the chat is 52% bullish, 32% bearish, and 15% neutral. Someone said, and then weather in New York is not motivating right now either. No, it's not. It's disgusting. It's high humidity and it's like raining. Oh my gosh, yesterday I got caught up, walking back from my golf lesson. I was like, oh, let me stop in this boutique. Let me just look at what they have today. Like, clothing store. And then it just started flash pouring. I was like, damn, I knew that it was going to rain today. It was only... So then it's okay. I stayed in the store for a bit longer, and then I went to a deli. And I got a smoothie. But I stayed under the scaffolding until... And New York is always full of scaffolding because there's construction all the time. And then I made it home, but a little bit of a detour. I didn't buy anything at the boutique, actually. Shocker there. I love shopping. Anyway. They need more like summer dresses or something, because that's what I like. They had too much casual wear, kind of. So here's the open right now. So anyway, what I was saying is, like, ES did retrace into 50% of this range, and we actually did bounce on this 4-hour order block right now. So 15-minute has been breaking above highs, but not really so much displacements. We have this is the PPI release. Yeah, we held it. We're holding that bullish structure, but we're just back in this range, my guy. Like, I don't really have a good feeling about it. And hey, if it is bad again today, like I said, if price action sucks again today, we will do giveaways. Be giving away some eval accounts. That doesn't mean you should be hoping. Honestly, we're probably just going to give away no matter what. I do what I want. So at least I can make it a little bit more interesting, in that regard. But, okay, ES kind of rejected at that Midnight open. We'll see if we have some more strength there. I'm not really too keen on this though. We're back in the range for NASDAQ. We'll see how we end up reacting. Not really like in love with it. You know, and I always say I'm my bae is NQ and stuff, but she's not my bae right now. It's like, don't call my name Alejandro, you know? Don't call my name Alejandro. I'm not your babe, Roberto. Don't wanna kiss, don't wanna touch, just want your cigarette and hush. Don't call my name. Yeah, one thing that's kind of interesting is like those equal highs in the 4 hour on ES. I'll be noting if ES is stronger than NQ. We just swept like that 15-minute high. We'll see if we are strong through it. It could be strong. Well, hopefully. If it's not, then it's like going to be a shit market. Here's a little gap down situation, which is interesting actually on ES. Where is that on NQ? Oh, it's all the way here. It's kind of funny. N dog. Closed here, we open there. Right? Someone said, let's stick to trading. Yeah, don't worry. It won't be too much singing. I can also do some stand-up, you guys. I can try doing some impressions. What if I just start doing like push-ups? I'm not good at that at all. You don't want to see that. I hated doing push-ups when I did Taekwondo for like a long time, from like kindergarten to 7th grade. I hated it by the end of it because I didn't want to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 jumping jacks. And knuckle push-ups and everything. The nice thing I did learn about that is meditation, though. That was nice. Before every little class, we'd do meditation. And of course, I learned self-defense. That's important, I think. The lights are yellow in the background because that's my favorite color, actually. And my glasses are yellow to make me in a better mood. Because some days I'm just like, look at this like price action. Anyway. We're having fun here. Near this high, we're holding it. So maybe some continuation. The upside. Maybe. Don't call my name. Roberto. An opening range gap, actually. It's a decent gap down. Don't call my name. Alright, here's the first presented FEG here on ES. We did, you know, hold it, but we didn't really make a new cleaner high. Template, first presented fair value gap. Nice, very nice. You gotta control what you can control, people. You can't control market conditions, but you can control your attitude, right? So, and your mindset. Straight up, we freaking sweep through this. I think it's gonna be shit action. We'll start the first giveaway. Ask yourself, do you want to drive the struggle bus today? The answer is no. Put the keys away, you know? Everyone wants the keys to the Lambo, the keys to the Bugatti, but dude, you snatch those keys too early. It's going to be the keys to the struggle bus, bro. Put them keys down. This is trash. This is trash. I was also slightly bullish, but like, that ass. Look at that 15-minute now. First presented FEG not respected. I mean, ugh. No, we're cooked, chat. Chat, are we cooked today? That's the chat. Let's see. Chat, are we cooked? Also, I tweeted yesterday, like, we patched the market. We're cooked, you guys. A lot of people took that too seriously. We held it on ES. ES is definitely looking slightly stronger in that regard. Like, we held up first presented FEG. We'll see if we end up taking the high again. See chat. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign, ES. Oof. See, we came back down into this again. We're going a lot of back and forth here. Is this range on NQ? 50 points and in 2 minutes, and then not really much else. What's the range right now, actually? What's the average true range? So make sure that I'm on our extended. On NQ, let's see. Let's check that out. Bro, any day now. Okay. Look at dude. Alright, it's 396. Look at we came all the way back down to like what it was before the tariff talk, right? Is it crazy how that range just spiked up so hard there for a few days to 1,500 a day? I mean, I was literally live trading there and was in a shortened 2 minutes later, it was dropped down 400 points on one of these days. I think this day. Or this day, I don't even. It's insanity. Now we're down a lot. So this is like where you can easily overstay your welcome, get chopped, get hurt. So this is not really looking amazing. For the Bulls, definitely not. Look at this first 15 minutes. Let's see, what are people voting for? Are we cooked? So 59% said we're cooked. 59%. Cook me a steak dinner. Good morning, Hadi. Ooh. G said, I think still may. Thanks for the donation. I honestly, that's... Someone said, I think Powell's yapping away. He's done, bro. He was talking after 840s, and nothing happened. Let me make sure. Gotta YouTube this. Mm-hmm. Bro, Papa Powell didn't pump the market. Where's the money printer? Listen, the money gun is here. It's not even loaded though, because I literally know that there's unlikely. Well, it's half loaded. Half loaded. Let me take the bullets out. I literally know it's gonna be trash, dude. Why would I want to risk money when I know it's gonna be trash, right? Let me like try to visualize how much I'd be risking. On today's kind of market, I'd probably risk half or something. So I'd probably risk like $800 on my personal account. Like have that. This is fake money, by the way, because we're not loading a money gun with real money. It will get jammed. And plus, I don't want to lose $100 bills. And it's just stupid if I do that. I don't have that kind of fuck you money yet. Anyway, we made the range in like the first 2 minutes of the day. 3 minutes. Whatever, 5 minutes, and we didn't do much. G said, come on, sell the news. He's been a bagel member for us. 8 months. He's been watching this show. Oh, man. Thanks for the support, G. He's one of the true watchers of the stream. You know, what's interesting is that previous day low is kind of close to this. Data market low. We already took out data highs, and this is where data highs are. We didn't really have much of a shift there. For first presented FEG, not been holding. So that means it's going to be crap. We wicked below this low. So it's really not even looking, it's very much sideways, my guy. I'm not going to be selling anything right now. Just personally, I don't see a good setup. You can creep back up into this gap easily, I think. Did ES take this low? I think so, right? I made an equal low there. That counts as an SMT. So here's the action, since, I mean, this is an easy way to see what the actions looked like since the New York Open, if you just turn on your RTH hours. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And we knew it since we wicked this high. We couldn't stay above it, right? And the first presented at Fair Valley Gap, not cleanly holding and not quickly making another high. It's like a sad. So I mean, clearly I'm gonna still watch, but it's time to maybe set up the giveaway form. Who said it? I think it was oh yeah, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said, the market moves money from the hands of the inpatient to the hands of the patient, right? And what's hilarious, you guys, I tweeted publicly when I was out of my shorts and that I was buying like in long-term accounts. That was when we hit my target of 18,000. I said I was starting to buy long-term accounts, and so many people, that's how you know that it's a good time to be buying. A lot of people are fearful. So many people were commenting saying like, why? Like, that's not a good idea. You're cooked, whatever. Turning out pretty well so far, you know. I literally don't see any entry even for either side right now. Let's continue. I'm going to be typing up this giveaway form. What kind of account should we give away? We should give away my favorite account. The expert plan. Best rules. We'll give away 350K expert plan accounts. Let's see. Yeah, I'll type that in the form. Yeah, we just dropped let's see. So for my guy G, who was it? Who said sell the news? It's working out for you. We just dropped 40 points in 1 minute. The data low is pretty close to previous day low, which is interesting. Where's previous day low for ES, by the way? Or below it? The wicks be wicking. Okay. Previous day low is here. What's this? That's just a 4 hour I don't care that much about. Okay. Let's see if we hold this 830 level. That'll pretty much show it's high resistance. Hold in reverse. I don't know. Swept this high. I mean, now you do have like this huge drop there. You have data low here. I'll get back to the giveaway form since now the market did start moving a little bit. Okay. This is a 950. We're at 950 macro right now. What do you guys think? During 950 to 1010, will we have a clean run? We broke this low on the 5 minute. We're like in a 5 minute. FBG. I don't really see us being a clean delivery to here. I don't really see a good RR, to be quite honest. Maybe NQ hits this and ES doesn't. Let's think about this. What does YM look like? To be quite honest, YM looks like weakest and looks. Yesterday, when I was trying to short NQ, I think the YM would have worked, right? YM still never hit that April 2nd buy side, which is crazy. It has a 4-hour here. I mean, let's see, actually. Let's do that again. From this 4-hour, though, is there even like a clean structure shift even on YM? Not really. I'm gonna write down on my journal. My bias is neutral / slightly bullish today, so it's like I'm open to bearishness, but look at that. Yeah, we were wicking that 830 coming back up again. If we take out this high, you know it's high resistance liquidity run conditions. You can destroy actually if it does that. The 15 here. That 15-minute wicks be wicking, bro. CES. It's a mess. That's a hot mess. Make an alert if ES hits this high. So we have a case where like ES looks bullish, YM looks bearish, which is kind of odd to me. I hate this, yeah. So I'm likely going to get back to doing that giveaway for him. See. Yeah, I swept for the bearish stance, this is all I kind of see is like, oh yeah, we retraced into a 15-minute FEG there, but like there's plenty of more buy side above here. There's equal highs here. That's why I feel very uncomfortable to be shorting that. We already hit that 4-hour FEG, and there's no follow through on the downside. Like, yeah, and there's no follow through on the 830. Yeah, we held that 830 level. It's interesting. Yeah, I'll be watching to see if. Let's see. Our inversion's getting respected. Yeah, basically, it's been holding that high, and then I took this low. I think it's a high resistance day, though, so I don't want to. That's why I don't want to go for this short right now. We kind of swept some liquidity here. On the 5-minute, we're still holding this 5-minute fair value gap, although we closed below it. It's ugly action, you guys. Look at this regular trading hours. It's barcoding. I don't love it. We rejected 930 though. Let's see. It's kind of just bouncing between PD arrays, 830 and 930. Guess you could see if it inverts this. Doesn't. It's already not looking like it will. It won't do it quickly. It's not really looking like it's not really looking too good. Anyway, back to YM. Right? 4-hour. We're between, PD arrays, which is annoying, right? This 4-hour, this humongous 4-hour. We just bounced on this 4-hour order block, to be quite honest there. London low. Same thing as ES. London low basically bounced on that 4-hour order block. So we actually take out London low there. Looks pretty similar to ES there. ES, yeah, straight up barcoding. This is how you know that's ugly. I'm happy I didn't take a trade yet, you guys. At least I know not to take it. Like that's really 80% of trading is knowing when to take the trade, when to not take the trade. So, sheesh, yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway. All right, let me see here for YM though. YM. Let's compare YM on the left to ES on the 4-hour. I'm gonna send out a tweet. Ask yourself if you want to drive the struggle bus today. So on the 4-hour, funny how different we look. I mean, yeah, YM's really close to that gap up. It's definitely looking more bearish. Let's see on the daily, actually. It's more likely that YM hits that low than the other indices, right? It's a Sunday gap. Unmitigated from there. This is the Sunday open there. It's kind of crazy we bounced there, yeah. I don't. And plus, okay, so that's a 4-hour we came into. We're not delivering cleanly on YM to the downside either. Look at that. Right now, this is holding up. I don't see any break of a low on the 15-minute with a fair value gap to the downside. There's no bearish FEGs actually at all since here. So it's crappy. It's pretty crappy. On the one that looks the most bearish too. So now I'm good, dog. Like I don't want to risk my dollar bills there. Bluffing with my muffin. Oh my god, YM. She needs help. She looks on the RTH. ES just took out that swing high, by the way, from like 946. So this is really showing that high resistance for seek and destroy environment. Maybe after 11 it'll get better. Like sometimes it does that, right? Sometimes it's super choppy and then after 11 it's better. But yeah, ES just took this out. This is how you know it's like super ugly. Seek and destroy. I mean, we took out a low and then we took out a high right after. The swing low that took out some liquidity, tiny amount. So let's take a look on, yeah, a little sweep there, took out this low sweep. Now we're back up here. So from 950 to 1010 was kind of interesting, right? Definitely did not retrace and respect that 1-minute FEG here. We were ping-ponging. 8:30 open, 9:30 open, rejected, came back. I said I would look if this inverted, and it didn't. So we held it actually nicely, the upper half. Now we're closing above a high. Now we're closing above these new high of day. On ES, it's definitely stronger there. Look at that. What a... People that were shorting, ugh, they're in pain there. I couldn't find a good long for me to participate in. No, especially all that crap going on. So let's see here. Maybe I'll find a long after it takes this out with a nice displacement. Let's see, where's the end dog on NQ actually? La 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 la. It's like all the way here. Today is Thursday, right? Yeah. So ES repriced this gap that we marked out, right? It's like, oh, that was interesting. Look how it quickly did that. Like, it's killing people there. Took out those equal highs into an end dog. Did it deliver cleanly? No. I don't even see any entry on ES on the 1 minute. Is there? No. So I'm fine with that. So, and we're rejecting from there. It's like the wick's going to be wicking. We'll see now. You know, ideally, this closes strong and closes above this. Then I could find maybe some continuation even to like those highs. But if we wick this, then it's going to be an ugly day. Yeah. So I'll wait until this maybe 15-minute closes, or I'll monitor the 1 minute now to see if we're going to follow more price action and take out the high there again. Rest in peace to the shorts there. What's YM doing? Let's see again, YM. Yeah, she's coming up back again. Like I said, even on the 15-minute. It's not like we confirmed any downside. There was no type of short confirmation idea there on YM either. So it's 10 o'clock now. We have the 10 a.m. open. Let me check out statistical mapping. Stat map from 2 degrees. Let's see. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Okay, this is the next buy side on NQ. This is NDOG also, so we could reprice again to here. Let me mark it out on NQ. So the close from this to the open of this. Close to the open. Did we completely fill the gap down, by the way? No. No, right? No. On the opening range gap? Alright, cool. It's kind of interesting that the opening range gap also ends there. So like this, right? Or does that make sense? It does make sense, actually. The bottom of the, let me see. No, the bottom of it is the open of the 6 p.m. is also equivalent. The open of the 6 p.m. candle is also equivalent to this low from 4 p.m. So that is a little bit cool. Anyway, let's see here. We're gonna respect this leg up now. I prefer we do. I mean, it would be good if we stay really strong within it. Break the high again. Maybe I'll find the equal high setup for ES. 5 minute, 15 minute. We need the 15 minute to look cleaner though, you know? 4 hour. 15 minute not so clean on ES. I'm bouncing on order blocks. So we got these equal highs into end dog. Now we're gonna really see if this is high resistance, which we already think it is, right? Actually, we think it is just from how it reacted to the first presented fair value gap. So it's actually like more likely than not that this might take out the swing low before the swing high. So I'm not just gonna long here. Like if we end up cleanly closing above again here, and on the 15-minute looking really good. Maybe I'll look for longs, but other than that, like this could definitely reverse too, just from what we've had today. Right? Sweep of the high, then a sweep of a low, sweep of another liquidity pool high. Let's open up stat map. Last 20, okay. Let's apply to both. Entire layout, let's look at it on the 15. Where's the open of 10? It's probably here, right? Yeah. Let's look at the 15-minute candle for both of them. Okay, we didn't reach the manipulation level yet, but we could honestly reach this level. It's another buy side target. Mark Wengert says, you make me laugh a bunch on your singing and comments. Trading can be very boring. Thanks, you're welcome. It comes natural. Let's see here. I don't know why this is so huge. What's the average true range on NQ? We said like 400 right now. So if this is the low of the day, and like, let me just like see this. Yeah, it actually is viable to get all the way up there today. It's viable. It's possible. Is it probable though? We'll see this. We'll see how shitty this is. What do you think, Chad? Are we cooked? Is this going to be a continuation play, or are we going to take out this swing low? G says, I feel like it's still May. It is still May. It's May 15th. Okay, here we go. You guys, chat. The next poll is this: are we going to continue higher from here, or are we going to take out this swing low? To me, it's 50-50. So that's why I'm not participating. I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think? Are we going to, from here, are we going to respect this low and continue higher, make a new high day on NQ? Yes. Are we going to go lower? Well, now I know from this candle, everyone's going to vote swing low. That's why I was like trying to go quick. I mean, this is, yeah, it's literally high resistance liquidity run conditions there. So we're coming back, and you can tell from how many times we painted over the first presented fair value gap. That's really no point for me to have that up anymore. That's why I'll have it up to see if we're having low resistance run conditions. But anyway, so we're having this trashy action there. It makes sense, though. We reached up into here. We wicked it. For more longs, I said I wanted this to close above. And it didn't. Actually, this 15 minutes still going. So let's take off the stat map right now. What's the average range for ES nowadays? Let's see. The last 5 days. Probably like 100. 86 points. 83 points. Yeah. We took out the low. Most people voted that. Yes, this is literally seek and destroy conditions. I'm going to continue making that Google form for the giveaway. So we're going to give away 3 50K expert plans from My Fund and Futures. The best part of this, there's no like daily loss limit. So there's like not like a soft breach. There's just like the full thing. There's also no consistency rules, which is why it's my favorite plan. there's no scaling either, so that's perfect, right? So that's why it's the best plan for me, because it's more expensive. It is on 30% off right now, though, so that's the time. This is really the week. It's 30% off until like when? May 18th, so for 3 more days. But that's why I love it. It's because there's no consistency rule for taking out the payout. So like you could run up your account and then take out above the threshold after you're above that threshold for payout, like how much you want above it. Ugh, this is such ugly ass action. Holy crap. At least we predicted it from the beginning. And I had the title up on this thing, dude. I wrote on the title of the stream, what is today's stream? The title, if price action sucks again, we'll do giveaways. Let me know if you guys have any general questions I'll answer about trading or anything. Prop firms, whatever. This is literal basura. Meche. Garbage. Garbage. I don't think garbage is actually a French word. No, it's not. I knew it. Target isn't that a French company either, but people like to say Target just for fun, though. They know that, I hope. Yo. So, swing low, taken out. Disgusting. Now we're probably going to grind up back higher again. Or take out this swing low. Anything is possible. That's why it's so 50-50. I mean, dead ass, look at this. Why would I want to trade this? You want to trade this? You want to drive the struggle bus today? I'll give you the keys to the struggle bus, dude. Let's see here. What was I doing? I was making the giveaway form. Boop. La 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 la. La 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 la. So on the 50K, I'm giving away, wow, $227 value. Well, now it's 30% off, actually. So what is it? $159 value. It's cool. So, okay, I'm just brushing up so people know what the prize is. So it's like the general rules. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm giving away. 50K expert plan. Max contract sizing is 5 contracts. Max drawdown 2,000. Drawdown mode is end of day, so it's not intraday live trailing drawdown. So it's like after you make $500 and it's trailing at the end of the day after the market's closed. No activation fee. That's a big one. No activation fee. Profit target for passing this account is 4,000. because of all these, it's a harder account to pass because of all these perks here. There's no daily drawdown. There's no micro scaling. So that means like you could take 5 micros or 5 minis. There's not like scaling. There's no consistency rule. That's the best part of this. There's no scaling rule where you like, at the beginning you could only take like 1 contract, So on the funded rules, there's no daily drawdown, same thing. No micro scaling, no consistency rule, no scaling rule. So it's a time-based payout. So you don't have to get a certain amount of trading days in. You can just trade like 2-3 days. And then if you have enough money above the drawdown to take the payout after 14 calendar days, then you just take it. So like you could build up your buffer on your account and then just wait and get paid out. There's no pressure, less pressure. So I'm going to give away 3 of these, 3 50K expert accounts. Because price action is garbage, right? So might as well give back to the community. And also, those accounts, those expert accounts are actually 30% off until May 18th. So, yeah. So if you're interested in trying my Funded Futures expert accounts, now is actually the time to do that. And of course, if you use the code Tanya, you get the best discount, and it also helps support the channel that you're using my code. Helps me keep this live stream basically free. So yeah, let's finish up this Google form. As you see, I hope I'm helping you guys read price action, because this is the best skill to have, to know when it's going to be literal garbage, okay? I would say if you're confused about it, you can go to the beginning of the stream today, where I'm marking out the 15-minute high, right? And I'm like, oh, we're breaking above it. We'll see if we respect this first presented fair value gap and make another high. And then if we have a nice closure on the 15-minute candle. We didn't do that from the start. We took out some low. I'm like, okay, I don't trust this because we just swept some sell side. I'm generally neutral/bullish. And what we do today, dudes, we did not drive the struggle bus today, so that's good. So now we're going to do giveaways. So let me finish typing that up here. What's ES even doing? Swing low. We'll see now if it ends up going higher, but like, still not worth it, to be honest. Let's see here. Okay. First name. YouTube username. And okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat in a second. But yeah, read the rules. You have to be subscribed to this channel. And number 2, you have to have a registered account with My Funded Futures. There's no purchase necessary. And there's a link to sign up if you don't have one yet. So that way, I'm collecting your emails, so then I can just give it to the team and they can just add it to your account properly. So let's put it settings. Only 1 per person, 1 response per person, okay? some point we should make it fun and we can do like a Kahoot. We can do like the winner of like the quiz. I think I'd have to pay like $500 for Kahoot though. It'd be kind of annoying. So read the rules. There we go. Kahoot is free, isn't it? Said someone. Not if you're hosting and you have like over like 500 participants or a certain amount of participants. You gotta pay. I think my friend Ryan paid like $300 on it once. Call an ambulance, but not for me. For this price action, right? All right, let's just check to make sure the thing is working. Yeah, 300 responses already. Nice. I'll give away the first one based on the people that like did it or sent, already filled it out and are paying attention. Random number generator. I mean, follow the rules. Got to be subscribed. I do check, and then also, you got to have a registered account with My Fund of Futures. Hide this column. Okay, I'm hiding the emails. Okay, so we have how many participants so far? Let's scroll all the way down. 400. Oh, already. All right, 447. Okay. Generate. 105 is the lucky winner. Congrats to Jonathan Two Gun. 105. Yeah. Congrats. We'll continue. There's 2 more to be given away, so. What time is it? It's 10:25. It's little ass. This is literal ass. This market's literal ass. You could just look at the 15-minute or the 5-minute, right? Ass. See this? Yes, definitely slightly stronger there. As it's been. I'll like tape read this. I'm not gonna take it. I'll tape read this. Like, oh, after we went into this end dog, we swept out this swing low into this 1-minute FEG, We didn't take out external liquidity. We took out a little market structure shift on the 1-minute. Is this gonna hold? We have 2 little FEGs here. If I were in this trade then, if it made another swing high, I would literally then put my stop to break even because this is the environment that's not worth it. So anyway, what would that be like? You just like kind of longed in here. It's probably not even worth this. That's the risk reward, right? Just the first target new high of day is probably like a 1R or something. Yeah, 1R, that's not worth it in this kind of environment. If you went in the lower one, 2.2R, but it's very risky. It's just not super risky. See on the 1. Maybe after 11 we'll get clean up. This is the 15-minute on ES, dude. This is ugly. Holy moly. Like, it's one thing if we wicked this and had a strong shift down lower, and, you know, that would show bearishness, but that's how you know this is going to be shit-ass price action. You gotta mark out, like, the other bullish, the other PD arrays, and just notice it's, like, ping-ponging between them, right? So, let's see here. Oh, it just actually closed below this. So that's not looking good for the bulls there. There's not even a point to really analyze this that closely. Okay. How many people submitted? Hit the like button so that we can do further, you know, giveaways and streams, because that helps out the channel. I'll do the next giveaway when we hit, how many likes are on right now? Once we hit 1,000 likes, I think is good. There's 2,600 people here. Okay, let's see. Did I pin the thing? Yeah, the giveaway is pinned. David Orzan says, well done, Tanya. You're showing discipline. It shows me to be disciplined and keep following my gut feeling. You're welcome. You know, I haven't been trading much. I didn't stream, actually, yesterday was my first stream in a while. Because, literally looked at price action. I was like, it's going to be ugly. But hey, at least, you know, I scheduled the stream today. Because I did actually anticipate better price action from having so many red folder events today, right? PPI and PAL speaking. But at the very least, what I can do is like read price action and show you why it's a low probability environment. You could just look at the 4-hour to start with that. We wicked this low. We wicked this high. Like, there's no follow through. We're not having any displacements in the 4-hour. Like, if we displace below this low, had a 4-hour fair value gap, different story. That's kind of what YM did, but YM can retrace again into here. And also it's bouncing on a 4-hour here. So, and it literally did. Look at this wick. It's 4-hour here. We retraced again into this area. So, I mean, if I were to short, I'd rather short YM probably. Not that I even see a short right now. I would want at least like a change of state delivery here. I wouldn't even, if we broke this low, like there's still a 5-minute FEG here. It can get it bought up. There's still like midnight open. It can bounce off of 8:30 open. All this trash. So I'd actually just I would put in an alert here, honestly. It's not even a point otherwise, really. For YM at least. Because, you know, you have the Sunday gap down for YM. It's a ways away. What's NQ looking like on the 5? Just basura. Basura means trash, garbage in Spanish. Yeah, should I go to Spain? I feel like I should go to Spain. I've never been there. 5-minute barcode. Ask yourself, do you want to drive the struggle bus today? We hit 1,000 likes? No, we'll do the next giveaway when we hit 1,000 likes. Someone donate. I think I read all the donations. Oh, G said, taking risk and go short. Did you end up doing that? Wonder where you sent that actually. Some people that took the risk here to went short, that ended up working out for them. But even like it's just too difficult here because we had all these FEGs stacked here, right? And we invert it here. There was just way too much back and forth. And that was still bullish. So actually I'm really happy I said this is not worth the risk at all for longs. We're taking out the low again. This intraday, this intra low. No point. We're just bouncing. I wonder if we'll bounce on the 930. Or previous day low or 930 open on ES. Previous day low is all the way here for NQ. They both look like horrible. Oh, so bad. Yeah, I don't feel any FOMO or anything. Looks awful. Okay. But congrats if you were, let's see. Fan funding. Come on, really? Just 650 likes. That's funny. Try says, come on, really? Just 650 likes? Yeah, there's 739 likes. It depends if they want to do the giveaway or not. Squinto says, I have a question. I'm having such a bad time trading these days. I lost every eval account I bought since 4 weeks. Is taking a break a good idea or just go back on paper account? My main problem's over trading, probably. My main problem is over trading. Nasdaq Cowboy says, can you share winners from your social media? If you win, it will just be automatically applied to your account. And like you could just check it out. But I can put it on my Instagram story. I'll put it on my Instagram story. Let's see. Squinto, your question, right? I don't think that it's a good idea to take a break from trading just because you are doing bad. I feel like a lot of people use that as an excuse and they end up just taking the break because they feel traumatized or they feel really, they feel some sort of stress, right? So yeah, sure, take a small short break in the middle of the day for a few hours, but actually taking a break for a week, it's not going to do anything for you because you're not looking at the root of the problem. You're kind of actually taking a break just avoids the problem, right? It avoids the issue. You have to, have an honest talk with yourself about what your issue is and actually work towards correcting that. Taking a break's not going to do anything. In fact, okay, you figure out, and by doing that, you have to do some reflection, right? So actually taking a break right after, maybe to just settle your emotions for a couple hours, but you need to actually go back and think about what you did wrong. Because you might forget, or your mind might work to block out that pain. A lot of people are avoiding their pain there. So actively reflecting on what you did wrong, which over trading, right? At least you know what you did wrong, but you don't know the trigger why, right? That'll come with time, but at least you could think about what was leading up to it and then stop that kind of emotion before it gets too late. So you don't have to actually get to the root of the issue and do super like deep reflection there to get control of the problem, right? But you are going to eventually have to find the root of the issue to prevent it entirely from happening in the future. Okay? So the first step is regulation, and the second step is rewiring your brain. Okay? Because you can't do it from a place that feels unsafe, right? So regulation meaning, yeah, taking a walk for a little bit, coming back to your senses so that you're not all stressed out, right? But then you actually have to look at, face your executions on the chart. Click show executions. Force yourself to journal every single trade you took. If you're over trading, I promise you, force yourself to journal every single trade you took. Guess what? You don't want to be taking that many trades then. You're going to be realizing, oh, that was not a viable trade. I shouldn't have taken that. I don't know why I did that. And also, you're not going to want to do that much work in the future to be journaling that many trades. So then you're not going to trade as much. Okay? Let's face it, traders are lazy people. We don't love journaling. Even though everyone says journaling is amazing, it's still hard because it takes time and it takes effort, right? So anyway, force yourself to journal every single trade you took. Slowly. Okay? And realize which ones were emotional, which ones were following the plan. Okay? At least you can then get to your triggers and prevent it before it gets too late, right? Oh, look at this. We didn't even make we bounced at 8:30. Like, we didn't make a new low of the day. We've been staying. How small is this range here? NQ 100 points, or not even. What's this high? 346.5. What's this low? 47.5. 99-point range today on NASDAQ. BLH Trade says, well said, Tanya, I've been going through the same and currently doing everything you said. And trust me, it's so bad having to journal about 7 trades. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be journaling 7 trades. So you're going to realize from doing that, which ones were actually the high quality trades and which ones were bad. For example, if you tried one trade and it didn't work out for me personally, if I tried a trade, let's say I try just a classic like market maker buy model, like a 1-minute shift from a 15-minute point of interest. I get stopped out, right? I'm not going to try the same exact trade idea next. Let's say it like shifts again on the 1 minute. No, it didn't work now. So now I would only re-enter the trade if it was a new type of idea based on a different time frame or some sort of news catalyst, or it really confirmed to the upside, thinking like, okay, I maybe on my first trade I actually made a mistake. I didn't wait for manipulation, and then I was the liquidity. Other than that, I'm not going to try the same exact trade. The same exact thing, like the market structure shift and like especially the same entry. Okay. Overtrading comes from you getting stopped out, and then it's starting to go towards your direction again, and then you're like, oh no, let me try it again. No, you're invalidated, bro. Why? What? You better need like a good reason why it validated again. This is trash, dude. Look at this. This is literal trash. Someone said boom. Giveaway done now. We're doing the next giveaway. As soon as we hit 1,000 likes here, we're at 834 likes. So you need like 170 more likes to do the rest of the giveaway. Let's see here. Okay. So far we have one winner, we have two more. So Jonathan Two Gun won the first 50K expert plan. We have two more to give away, and these are really good. There's no activation fee, there's no consistency rule, and there's no scaling plan. And they're on sale right now too. They're 30% off. So if you're actually looking to try it out, that's my favorite plan. They're more expensive and harder to pass for a reason though, because the rules are just so good. So if you want to look at that, after you're funded, what are the best rules after you're funded? Because you want to get that payout. I don't really mind too much for passing that account. Chat, which way, up or down? My God, look at this. At least we predicted this crap since the morning. This is the 5-minute on RTH hours. Oh my God. This is like, I think this is one of the worst barcodes I've seen actually since a while. Like I think even, I mean, yesterday was really bad too, let's not lie. Yesterday was such crap. I was short like here and I was waiting. We even had an SMT here and I got stopped out there. Then I re-entered around here and then I took some partial and stopped break even. And that was that. Like this was ugly too. What even was this? What is this? It's 233 candle. It's so random to be such a large candle like that. Ew. Look at that. That's awful. Today is really awful too. Yo, you can scan this. You'll get the code for Costco hot dog here. I gotta get like a barcode scanner now. Oh, I guess this is barcode scanner. That'll be $2.99. Okay. Wait, 941 likes. We'll finish the giveaway once we get it to 1,000. Someone asked me where did I buy it? Buy what? Honestly, I'm so happy. I even went on the Ninja Trader stream this morning, my pre-market analysis, and I said, you guys, like, it looks bad. It's a struggle bus today. And I literally said, there's not much I see. Like, and I said, maybe I'm slightly bullish and I'll see if we have a 15-minute move up at the open. We didn't. You know, same thing kind of happened yesterday where I said, we got invalidated right away. I said I was looking at this. They got invalidated right away. And that was kind of the telltale sign. Actually, no, it's not here. It's here. It's how barcodey it is. This is the 930. This is a pre-market 15-minute. And this is a 930. We were holding the bodies of the candles inside, which is crazy. And then we took out the wicks. This is so gross. I'm telling you, this is how you blow up accounts. Tanya, what's the giveaway? It's 3 50K expert plans from My Funded Futures. Jess G says, how do you use TradeZella? Is it necessary for a beginner trader? Well, what's nice about TradeZella is like now they actually have automatically syncing with your broker and with prop accounts. So now you don't have to upload your data. So it made it for us lazy traders. It's making it easier, you know, that threshold to get to journaling, because that friction, right? That's what people often have to get over. It tells you a lot of nice things, your win rate, your like, it even gives you some AI feedback that they're working on. You get to see your average trade duration. It gives you a little score based on your risk reward, how much you usually risk, what your percentage is, everything. And that's like the easiest way to journal. You could always journal by paper, by free taking screenshots, journaling, but that's just the software I use for uploading. Well, I don't upload anymore. It's nice. It's automatically uploaded to my broker. From my broker. From NinjaTrader and Tradeovate, they have automatically. So you just have to like log in once when you add your account. And then you could tag your trades based on what setup it was. So like I have some trade reviews on this channel. You can take a look at what that looks like. And there's even better ones where you can replay. Oh my God, this price action's awful. Anyway, 13 more likes and we'll do the giveaway. Okay, look at this. We'll outline this. Since the morning, every swing high and swing low. This is this is helpful. So you kind of outline it and then you put it to the side. It's really helpful so you don't get over trading lost in the sauce. This is the structure we have this morning. What might end up happening is after 11, we perk up and start turning bullish. Sometimes that ends up happening. But based on the 4-hour, though, I think we're cooked. I don't really see a point to trade today. And on the hourly. Look at that out. Those hourly candles. No, that's so funny. No, that's actually so funny. Come on. And these are crazy. You want to trade in this? All right, we got 1,000 likes. Let's do the giveaway. Nice. All right. Let's see how many entries here. Do. 875 entries. So 2 to 875. Actually, let me refresh it just in case. But it does refresh automatically. Okay. 877. Okay. 878. All right. 880. Cameron. Okay. Generate. 652. Congrats on number 652. Remember, you do have to be subscribed to the channel and read the rules. You have to have a registered account for My Fund of Futures. No purchase necessary, but you have to have your email registered. So I'm going to give you congrats to Ibrahim Khair, 652. Ibby Trades. Congrats. So I'm going to give your email that you entered in the form to My Fund of Futures team, and then I'll just get added to your account. Okay. All right. 901 is the next one. Okay. Last winner. Number generator. Boom. 121. Okay, so I'm going to build it out early. Congrats to Othmain. Congrats to Othmain. ITH main trades. Othmain trades or Ithmain trades. All right. So at least with this garbage price action, at least I could do some giveaways. Holy moly. I don't think it's ever been this bad. So stay safe, everybody. Don't, ask yourself, do you want to drive the struggle bus today? And if not, stay safe. Follow your rules, follow your plan, stay patient, Don't diddle in the middle. Don't be a degenerate today. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. All right, chat. Congrats. See you.